Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud. And right before the break, this was the scene inside Wintrust Arena after Natasha Cloud got that bucket. She wanted her voice heard.
Women didn't ask for this. Maybe Sophie Cunningham did, but the league as a whole did not ask for this. And if you're one of those people that's like, all they have to do is just define what a woman is. No, they don't. And I'm really excited for the NBA to be back because I want this same energy for the NBA.
They put Sophie Cunningham in. And I remember around the last 3-minute mark, she shot the ball, and I put my hand in the air to celebrate it, right? And then Natasha Cloud saw that, my celebration. Literally the next position, she came back and she started yelling at me and said, she's not going to sleep with you.
Wait. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. I hope all is well. It has been a minute since I have been on here speaking to you all, but I wanted to discuss a topic, a situation that has been in the news, that has brought a lot of attention, that has gotten a lot of attention, and that I feel is really ridiculous. It's uncalled for. If people would take responsibility and know what science is and know the biology, the plain old science and what it is that is what it is. You know, what is natural and what is not. Like it's really not that hard. Right? It's really not that hard. And I want to talk about the Enes Kanter freedom situation. The incident that took place, that has been taking place for the past, I'm going to say 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, in which he and Royce White, former NBA players, one I believe is a running for Senate or running for office, Royce White, they are declaring for the WNBA. And due to the fact that the WNBA president cannot define what a woman is. And this is just something that is sad to say. Now, the WNBA has been fighting for years and speaking out for years about their pay and about how they need to be paid the same amount of money as the men are. And we know, those who know math and how business works and knows who watches the WNBA versus who watches the NBA, we know that that will be impossible because the WNBA does not bring as much revenue as the NBA. But it's just so confusing. Like, it's sad how, the women of the WNBA fight so hard for their rights, for equal pay, like I said before, but they're okay. Some of the players are okay with having a trans woman, a biological man, in their league.
I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team anytime. I don't think it's a problem in the world. It's just another way to kind of attack trans people.
There was a situation that took place on Sunday at the Fever Chicago game, in which we all know that there's been a discussion with Enes Kanter. There's been a big issue with him, and he's been outspoken. He has called himself a trans woman. And some of the players, one player in particular on Sunday, has also been outspoken, Natasha Cloud, about the incident, about the situation. So let's just take a look at what happened on Sunday.
Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud. And right before the break, this was the scene inside Wintrust Arena after Natasha Cloud got that bucket. She wanted her voice heard. We have talked about the conversations surrounding the W. That is Enes Kanter in the building today. And he has voiced how he's felt about the situation. Natasha Cloud voicing her opinion as well. Kanter was just reported out.
Now,
as well.
Now look. Now, she thinks that she actually did something. She did nothing. Nothing. Except lose the momentum, help her team lose the momentum of the game. You saw how close the game was. They were down by 6, and I believe they ended up losing by how much did they lose? Oh, dang. 23. They were down by 6. Then they ended up losing by 23, 113 to 90. Now, this just ruined their whole momentum. They were on a comeback. I believe that they were down by 10, double digits, and then they were coming back. And then this happens because women like this, who just play off their emotions, who just goes off their emotions and think that they're making the right decision because they feel like they're making the right decision. She pretty much cost her team the game, right? Or one of the reasons why, I mean, they're not the best team or one of the best teams, and they weren't going to make the playoffs anyway. But this is what happens. She is more focused on the drama of the league than actually playing in the game. Why are you so focused on him when you should be focused on the game? Why are you so selfish and focus on him and having your teammates, try to hold you back and forget all about the momentum of the game and making a comeback? But you have to approach him because you want to. And this is the problem with the WNBA. They speak on how they feel. Like they are pushing their emotions. They lead with their emotions, right? The drama as far as who is sleeping with who is dating who in the league and calling people out. We don't care about that. We want to see some basketball. But Natasha Cloud, who wants to I believe be a man and act like a man, felt like she can get in this man's face and cause some ruckus. And Enes Kanter, he wasn't all up in her face and trying to approach her. He was like, I mean, what? What do you want me to do? Like, what did I say? Like, what did I do? He didn't go on the court. And this is the issue. Let's look at her reaction. Let's look at what Natasha Cloud had said. To every trans person, you are a part of my community and tribe. You belong. You're loved. You're seen. You are perfect as you are. And you will always be protected by me. I mean, okay, good. I mean, no one's hating on any trans person. Like, no one hates a trans person. Like, we're not hating on anyone. We don't hate anyone. Everyone has their right, to be treated with respect and to be loved, to be treated with love. But it doesn't mean that you can go everywhere and anywhere that you want to go. But the fact, let's get into what Enes Kanter said, what actually happened.
They put Sophie Cunningham in. And I remember around the last 3-minute mark, she shot the ball, and I put my hand in the air to celebrate it, right? And then Natasha Cloud saw that, my celebration. Literally the next position, she came back and she started yelling at me and said, she's not going to sleep with you.
Wait, who's not going to sleep with you?
Sophia Cunningham is not going to sleep with
I don't even understand. Are you trying to,
I'm
sleep
not trying
with Sophie
to. No,
Cunningham?
definitely not. Definitely not. I want to make this very clear. Definitely not. And, I'm just confused at that point. I'm like, I turned around to my manager. I'm like, what is she talking about? And he was in shock. And after that, I was like, the next position, I was like, I'm not trying to sleep with her. I'm just here to protect women and support my friend Sophie Cunningham. And then after that, obviously, the next position, she started to yell and cuss at me. And I was like, there are so many kids in that stands. There are so many teenagers that
What was she? What you don't say the words. The F word?
Oh, a lot of F-bombs. A lot of F-bombs. And at that point, I'm confused because, like, obviously she is loved by the Chicago fans. And she has so many fans on the stands.
She's a talented player.
Many kids. And I'm like, this shouldn't be happening. This is not a sportsmanship. So I was confused. And then she started to come towards me. I literally got up. I played 11 years in NBA. I know the rules. I did not step over the baseline. So I literally just got up,
courtside, essentially.
opened my hands, right? And I was like, I'm here to protect women. I'm here to support my friends. That's all. And then she was just cussing and yelling. And then right after that, the security just got in and just threw me out. I was like, what did I do?
I mean, and I don't think he did anything wrong. He didn't walk on the court. He didn't do that. He just asked why. Like, what did I do? And again, this is a woman who looks like she wants to be manly, who wanted to be selfish and forget her teammates, and also, approach him like she's a man, like she's gonna do something, because he wants to stand up for women, and because his shirt said a woman is an adult female, which the WNBA seems like they were having a hard time defining. But this is a shame. And then we have people like Joy Taylor also giving her 2 cents about it.
Women didn't ask for this. Maybe Sophie Cunningham did, but the league as a whole did not ask for this. And if you're one of those people, it's like, all they have to do is just define what a woman is. No, they don't. And I'm really excited for the NBA to be back, because I want this same energy for the NBA. I want you to ask Adam Silver to define what a man is.
Yeah. Once again, women are defending themselves against biological men, and also having no problem with biological men playing in the league. Gabby Williams said it. Has no problem, right? So make up your mind. Either you want it to be fair, or you don't want it to be fair. Because if biological men play in your league, it won't be fair. In the NBA, no one is going to ask Adam Silver about what a biological man is or what a man is, because no trans man is going to want to play in the NBA. And if they do, it's not to their advantage. Not at all. But that's another story for another time. Let's get into some scripture. Let's go to Isaiah 5:20. It said, "What sorrow for those who say that evil is good and good is evil, that dark is light and light is dark, that bitter is sweet and sweet is bitter." What sorrow we have for those who believe that being trans or being LGBTQ is the way of God, right? And I'm not saying that we should hate these people. No, we should always show love to everyone, but it doesn't mean that we should allow them in every space and fight for them to be in every space. Just because we don't allow them or feel like it's best for them or feel like it's fair for them to be in this space, or that space, it doesn't mean that we'd hate them. The WNBA is a drama class. It's a soap opera. Let me know your thoughts. God bless you all. Be safe.